Hello.
Hello. Where are we?
We're in London, Joe, for a special video with Carwow. Today, we're going to be buying lots of cars, but not just us. We've got a battle against some other car buyers. 4 dealers, 4 dealer teams versus us, and the plan is as follows. We are going to try and buy 2 cars per team, and then we're going to advertise them all on our site, the Clever Car Collection, and the winner will be the one who sells the car the quickest. Well, we will obviously be selling them, but the team who bought the car that sells the fastest will win. Is that clear? Excellent, that's clear.
That is clear.
Let's go and do it. Well, thank you very much for having us here today.
It's very nice to see you, James.
Very nice to see you. I'm very excited about today, but I mean, we're a little bit out of our element. We need to have some sort of decent advice on what to buy. What would you buy in the auction today? What should be my tactics?
Well, I think as you're already doing, James, I think trying to use some of the data, knowing your local market is really important. And obviously looking at what's sold well in the past. We're seeing really good trends on EVs at the moment in terms of there are far more of them on the platform and they're selling at a really, really good rate. But I think also the smaller SUV category seems to be doing really well too.
It's going to be fascinating today, isn't it? And all the different teams are going to be using different tactics to buy these cars.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
I mean, what do you think mine should be? I mean, how am I going to, what's a good way of making sure that I win the cars? Can you help?
Yeah, no, I think first and foremost, obviously the great thing about the auction is you can put in the max bid and you will only pay £50 more than the second highest bid. So I think using all of the data on the platform, so obviously we've spent a lot of time making sure that there's great quality photographs, we now have the service history and we validate that, so there's a little icon on there that will show you that we've checked the service history is all correct and up to date. So I think using that to make sure you put the best possible bids in to make sure you win from the others in the room. I mean, I think buying is, it is an amazing skill, I think. I think many of the dealers that I've talked to, many of the buyers are looking for cars that aren't perhaps perfect, but they can see, they want to see the damage. So the pictures are really important because they can potentially put it through their prep center quickly. So I think they're really good at identifying, actually it's pretty simple to fix this. So I can probably get the car at a steal. Perhaps fewer people are looking at it, but I can put it through the prep center, fix it, and improve the margin on it.
And what do you think my chances are in this competition?
Well, James, I think you've got a very good chance of winning. I've seen.
I do hope so.
No, I think using, obviously been doing this for a year now. It seems it's been quite the journey.
Certainly has.
And it feels like the team are using both the data and a level of intuition now from the cars that you bought in the past. And I think that's the really interesting thing about being a buyer now. There's a level of skill, intuition, but also using data and insights to make really good decisions. And it feels that you guys have really cracked that. So you're in good shape, I think, for today.
I think you've got a bit more confidence than I have. So we're doing a battle of the buyers today, and you are going to be buying 2 cars for me and Joe to sell at the Clever Car Collection, and the winner will be the one that sells the fastest. So we'd like you to buy at least 2 cars today, or try to buy 2 cars. Carwow very helpfully given us transportation and fees free of charge, so you can use that to your advantage. We plan to advertise a car from each team at exactly the same time, but the winner will be the car that sells the quickest. Few rules on what you can buy because because of the sort of stuff that we sell. It's up to £8,000 retail-ish. Something you would be happy to retail yourselves. I know that's slightly different, Joe. depending on what you normally stock. Something you'd be happy to put a warranty on. Again, Joe, that's a slightly difficult one for you. So you can buy whatever you want. We'd like you to use your own skills and expertise, but what we're excited about today is to see what you'll buy us. When you're happy with the ones you found, write down the reg and your bid and hand it to John. And I don't want to know what we've won. Don't stitch me up, please. Tell me what your technique is. How do you normally buy stuff?
Well, I know you like to use data, don't you? When you're kind of check how popular something is and quite safe usually, nice low mileage, good service history. Mine is completely the opposite. I'm completely cavalier. Something that takes my eye, and I think someone else will like it. That's the way I buy it. So I'm quite excited to give you something a bit different today, I think.
I feel like I can talk freely now that the competition's not in earshot. My tactics, so I'll be looking for sort of low-priced, on-franchise Ford stock with extra spec, winter packs, driver convenience packs, things of that ilk in the right colour. I know what I'm looking for, I just need to find it.
But we look for German oil mileage. We do really well with, don't we?
Do you?
And then your hatchbacks with low mileage, you know, or not your everyday low value hatchback, isn't it?
Yeah, they do pretty well, don't they?
You specifically buy Mercedes, is that?
Yeah, between sort of 0 to 7 years.
So have you got a rough idea of the sort of stuff you're targeting?
Yes, yeah. I've sort of older German cars, but I've ones with higher retail rating and quick days to sell, which I think.
So, post-lunch, lovely lunch.
Was a nice lunch,
It was a very good lunch. I've had some other thoughts.
Have you?
So I was doing some mental arithmetic, which I know isn't your strongest point, which might have led to this problem.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure we've got enough money in the bank, 5 sets of dealers to be buying potentially 2 vehicles.
My strategy so far is I've just gone through, I like to look through every car, see what jumps out, and I make myself a long list. And I'm now working my way through. I've been quite analytical about it, as if I was going to a physical auction.
Okay.
I'm running it through Auto Trader. I'm jotting down what our retail rating is, estimated days to sell, and what potential margin it would be. Now, I guess today our priority is days to sell. That is what this competition is going to be based on. Normally, I'd be looking at margin. That would be the most important thing to me. I want the money.
Right, I've sent you the spreadsheet. Do you
Okay.
think you could open it up and actually we can have a little look at it? We saw a couple yesterday, didn't we?
How did you send it to me?
Via the internet.
You've got the Tiguan. There seems to be a theme. German.
Yes.
Seems to be another theme. Automatic. Yeah, there's some good stock on here actually. I think what we don't win, we can bid on ourselves.
How do you do a,
What are you trying to do?
you know, force it through?
Press that button. Why is it full screen?
Because that's how you use a Mac.
Close, no. He always has everything full screen. Like, I don't understand it. And then he cycles through them all. There's different windows.
I've looked at cars with full service history, anything with extra spec in desirable colours. There's a not too high mileage, but with a nice price point as well. So yeah, I'm feeling good about my choices. Yeah.
I'm disappointed there's not a Range Rover in there.
Yeah, sorry.
Could you just find something with air suspension that collapses horribly? Anything.
I do want to stay friends with him. That's the thing.
Filter, add filter, and you have to remember which column it is. So which one do you want? You want retail rating?
Retail rating for us.
Which is column...
We've had to get help with the spreadsheet.
Technical help is needed.
I've got a Skoda Octavia on a 66 plate. The retail rating on Auto Trader is 98. It's got 32 days to sell at 100% of the market. And I've also got a 17 plate Golf, Volkswagen Golf. Again, that's got a good retail rating, 74.
We're staying on brand. We've gone for a Ford Fiesta. 87 out of 100 retail rating. Moondust silver, full service history in it with a city pack. Lovely, lovely bit of kit. Target number 2 is a Seat Leon FR 1.4 with a tech pack and bigger wheels. Again, full service history. So yeah, I'm happy with my choices so far. Very happy with my choices.
I'm slightly worried, John, about what other people are going to buy us, having now seen the list.
Now we've seen the list. I mean, there are some dogs in there.
What is starting to hit home is that other people are spending my money.
I did warn you about this about 6 months ago when you came up with this idea.
There's a lovely Range Rover Evoque in here that I reckon Joe's all over.
Look at his face. That says we're getting an Evoque again.
We have got a Discovery Sport we could throw into the mix.
Ooh,
It's
Ingenium.
an Ingenium. It's a manual. 88,000 miles though, 2017 grade 2, service history. It's the best rated basically, 98 out of 100, 19 days to turn. And if I get it for what I bid, James would have around about £3,000 margin in that. But I think actually my top pick is a Jeep Renegade 1.6 e-Torque Sport in orange. Look at this, bright as a button.
What the freak?
96 out of 100, 26 days to turn, would have, you know, a modest margin in it. But if we're going for fastest things to sell, it's going to stand out and it'll be good.
So this 1 Series, it's desirable engine, Sports Plus edition, so you've got the upgraded alloys, the tints. But then we've got the other end of the spectrum. What we love is the first-time cars, the first-time driver cars. So like here we've got a Corsa, 1.2 petrol engine, 2014, desirable miles at 59,000. It's the Sting edition, so it has got the tints and the stripes on the front.
We've got a Mitsubishi ASX. Bearing in mind, we've used the data for this, run it through Auto Trader's AI bulk retail check thing, so it tells us everything that's in the high retail rating, good, really low days to sell, and market health. We've really focused on that because market health is what supply and demand is like. We're thinking about going for the Volvo V40. Our bid is £5,678. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dear Santa, please
Increase our overdraft
by...
Okay, please hand me your sealed bids.
Sealed.
Is that sealed?
Okay, goodbye.
We are how long have we got
Well,
now?
it's only like 4 minutes until we find out.
It's been an anxious hour, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm quite hopeful.
I think I'm a bit hopeful.
A bit hopeful.
I'm nervous about what we're going to get.
Well,
They're not going to stitch us up, I get that, but what if it's different? He might, but what? But like, I'm excited to get something different for our normal stock profile, which might break our mould a bit.
because we have stuck rigidly to our rules
have.
of buying stuff with high retail ratings and decent days to sell.
What would be your nightmare purchase to find that you've ended up with?
What would be our nightmare first? That's good. Something JLR-ish.
Yeah, in red. Like a red JLR product.
No, I don't. Yes, that or something like a EcoBoost or a Pure Tech. Something that I would not sleep well. And hang on. Look at the TrustFord people. Something that I would just worry about constantly. Something that would have to go out with an extended warranty job.
Interesting.
If we've bid on the cars with the least margin, I'm going to be really angry with you, because you've bid really strong and
I've
said,
bid really
we only
strong.
need that much in there.
See, this is the mistake you've potentially made of just having just days to sell.
I know, but well, that could be the tie break. Who's actually makes the most money?
Most profit. Okay. Well, all right.
Hello. Okay, I'll have the results.
Okay.
We'll kick off with James and Joe.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Firstly, how many have we won out of the 10?
So 10 bids placed today, 9 bids won.
No way!
That's a problem.
That is. Okay.
I hope your bank balance is full.
It's not. It's not. 9 cars.
We'll kick off, James and Joe.
Yeah.
So you bid on the Volvo V40.
Yeah.
You've won that for £5,079.
Okay. I can't remember what we placed the bid on.
I can give you that information.
Yeah,
if you
go on,
know.
what have we-
You placed the bid on that £5,678.
Oh, that's good.
So you saved yourself £599.
Nice. Okay.
We've then got the Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
You've won that for £3,651, which was £1,205 under your max bid.
That's good, because we had no profit in that.
I was quite strong with our bidding.
I'm glad that's happened.
Okay, I'm happy about that.
Okay, next on, moving on to Matt. So from the 2 bids, this was our 1 loss.
Yeah, the Seat.
Yeah, so we lost the Seat Leon. That sold for more, unfortunately. Not unfortunate for the customer, of course. But the one you did win was the Ford Fiesta.
Was it?
I'll take that.
Which one was it?
That was a 14 plate.
Yeah, with a city pack.
Was that the one with full service history?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
Thank
car,
you.
that.
Great car.
What engine is that?
1 point.
4. 1.4?
No, EcoBoost. Not eco-boom, not eco-boom.
Yeah.
Full service history.
Full service history.
Sort it out at CAS if it's a problem. We'll get it sorted.
So you won that vehicle for £3,170, which was £31 on your max bid.
Oh,
So that was a
yeah,
lot
I'm
of
all
right with
interest.
that.
Yeah, that was close.
Like that.
All right, moving on. George,
Yep.
2 bids placed, 2 wins.
2 wins.
So Skoda Octavia was your first one.
We saw that. Is that the black one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've won that vehicle for £6,800, £700 under your max bid.
So that was the reserve price on that, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so a nice win there. And your second win was the VW Golf.
Yeah.
You won that vehicle for £5,177.
What was the Golf?
17 plate Golf. It has done 74,000 miles, but
Nice.
it's only a 1 litre TSI.
Which one are you most confident about selling?
Skoda.
Skoda.
Yeah.
That did have very, very high metrics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Joe Dean, Joe, feeling confident. So 2 bids placed, 2 wins.
2 wins.
We started off with the BMW 1 Series.
Yes.
So you won that vehicle for £4,401, £154 under your max bid.
Yes.
Do we look at that?
No, we're
I don't know if we
not.
did. What was the other one?
So your second purchase was a Vauxhall Corsa. So you won that vehicle bang on the price you offered at £2,222.
Yes. All the 2s.
Now the problems.
All right.
He comes a big margin.
Okay, Joe, so last 2 we went for the SUV bids. So
Right.
first of all, we had a Land Rover Discovery Sport.
Of course we did.
You won that vehicle for £6,581.
Bargain.
Bargain.
Yeah, it's up £840 under your max bid, that one.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all, it's lovely.
No.
And your second purchase was the Jeep Renegade.
No way.
The orange one.
Yeah, it was an
Yeah,
orange Jeep
that,
Renegade.
yeah.
I mean, that is random.
It's going to stand out in the pictures.
Yeah, and you sold that for £4,935, so again, £432 under your max bid.
And
Bargain.
which one are you most?
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Which one are you most confident out of?
I think the Discovery Sport will sell quickly and you'll have a really good margin in it. The biggest margin, I think, of the day. Over
my
3,000.
word. We've got a lot of cars we're going to need to find
Yeah, but how
homes
much prep are you going to put in?
No,
£2.5 worth of
come
prep?
on. It is the Ingenium, but it's got good service history. It's a manual as well, which might not sound that desirable, but it's less problems and people like them.
for. Well, thank you so much. 9 cars out of 10 is
That is a
amazing.
pretty good result.
We've just got to work out how to pay for them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's have a look. We know what we've won now. We've actually got to see them.
Yeah. Well, we know we won the ASX. Decent.
Yes.
Nice. Decent. The other one was the Volvo, wasn't it?
We won both of ours, the Volvo. I mean, I'm happy about the Volvo. I'm really happy about the Volvo. I've got a couple of concerns.
Okay.
Concern number 1 is
I've never seen
this guy.
Oh my God.
I mean,
What is that?
the Jeep Renegade. It's a bit of Johnny Ray, that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
What engine is it?
I honestly don't know.
Let's just 65. Let's just do a quick detail check on it. 96.
He hasn't stitched us.
I think he's got a bit of a winner there.
We knew about the Octavia. We looked at the
I
Octavia.
didn't see that EcoBoost there. It was full. It's main full. You didn't tell us it's full main dealer and independent. But still,
Only 66,000 miles though.
yeah. And what was Matt saying? He's seen these belts go at 40,000 miles.
Yeah, so that'll probably buy him.
That's the Discovery Sport with the Ingenium engine.
I'm excited about that. That is smart.
We would never, ever have bought
bought
those. 88,000 miles. Retail.
Some of the service history is handwritten on line paper, so
It genuinely is.
that's brilliant.
97 out of 100, the retail rating there.
They have done as well. BMW 1 Series, which I'm also looking forward to, because that's something that we haven't dabbled in.
No, that looks quite nice actually.
This is what I wanted, to break our mould.
They've still managed to get ones that are high retail rated, so I don't really understand why we didn't see them.
No.
Yeah, the 1 Series, that's high retail rating on that as well. We've got some nice cars, apart from orange Jeep Renegade. Cheers, Joe. What do you think then? What would you think is going to sell the fastest?
What's my bets?
Yeah.
In Gosport, they're all going to go on sale. So Carwow are kindly bring them to us around the 7th.
Yeah.
Let's allow ourselves 5 days to prep them. So we're talking on sale early January in Gosport. out of
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Post-Christmas.
Yeah. And
I'm working it out. I'm
Get
working
there,
it out.
yeah.
It's like you with your maths.
Yeah.
I will be amazed if that Fiesta doesn't leave us first.
are you?
I know why we don't buy them. I agree why we don't buy them. But you can't argue that they're not a popular thing.
I'm really happy.
really-
I'm actually genuinely really happy. There are some really good cars there. There's a couple that worry me, none more so than the Land Rover Discovery Sport.
I'm looking forward to that.
And it does mean that we have now got 20 cars in stock.
That's good.
Fucking hell.
That's a lot. Also, you know all the help we've had today?
Yeah.
So by some great dealers, they've all used their methods.
Yeah.
We don't have any of that with the prep side. So when 9 cars are delivered en masse, you need to be booking some time out in your calendar.
We've got a lot of
We've got a lot of jet washing to do.
Oh well, Charles James with a dog cushion.
Not great,